Hello, welcome back to Sunday Storytime. Yes, that's right. Sunday Storytime is back. And this week we have a story from this book, Secret Tales from Wales, which is written by Daniel Morden and illustrated by Brett Brecken. And the story I'm going to read for you is The Day It Rained Potatoes. There was a woman once, and she had a foolish son, name of Tom. One time she said, "I have to go out. Can you cook the dinner this afternoon? Fry the sausages and pour out the beer." So that afternoon, Tom put the sausages in the pan, and the pan on the fire. The sausages began to sizzle. What else did I have to do? Oh yes, the beer. The barrel was in the cellar. Down he went. As he turned on the tap, eek, 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 he heard the dog barking. "Oh no, I didn't tie him up. He'll be after the sausages." Sure enough, he reached the kitchen just in time to see the dog bounding out of the front door with a string of bangers trailing from its mouth. "Come back!" He chased the dog 3 times around the yard. The dog leaped over a hedge. Tom, out of puff, went back to the farm. What's that smell? He looked down into the cellar. It was. Now, do you remember when he went, and he turned the tap on? What didn't he do? That's right. He didn't go the other way and turn it off. So now the cellar was flooded with beer because he'd left the tap open. When my mum gets back, she is going to be hopping mad. I'll dry it up with his flour. He emptied 3 sacks of the best flour into the beer. When his mum came home, she found no dinner and a cellar full of glue. "I have to take more care around Tom," she thought. She had saved up some golden coins, which she kept in a box. "He can't be trusted. I'd better hide these." She showed it to Tom. "You see these shiny things, Tom? They're just toys you used to play with when you were little. I'll bury them in the garden now, out of the way. Maybe one day they'll come in useful." And that's exactly what she did. She went out into the garden, got the shovel, dug a hole, put the coins back in, covered it all up and went back into the house. One day, while she was out, Tom heard a knock at the door. "Good morning," said a peddler. "I've got some pots and pans I'd like to sell you." "I haven't got any money." "Have you got anything to swap for them?" "Nothing." "Oh, no, wait. Yes, I've got some old toys." So what did Tom do? That's right. He got the shovel, went out into the garden, dug the hole, got the coins back out, put the soil back into the hole, went back into the house and said, "You want these?" "Yes, I'll take those off your hands. Thank you." When his mum returned, she said, "Where did those pots and pans come from?" He answered proudly, "I swapped them for those shiny toys you buried in the garden." "You did what?" "Who took them?" A peddler." "Right, I'm going after him." And off she went. "Hey, don't leave me," she cried over her shoulder. "If you're coming, make sure you pull the door to." She heard a scrape and a clatter. She looked back to see Tom dragging the door behind him. "What have you done?" "What you said. You said pull the door to." "Oh, I said pull the door to shut the door." "You'll just have to bring it with us." They searched until night came. They found themselves in a dark forest. The path was narrow. Trees snagged at their clothes. "Shh! What's that noise?" asked his mother. "Someone's coming. Quick, up the tree." Shall I bring the door?
You'll have to. You can't leave a door in the middle of the road. They'll get suspicious.
From up in the tree, they watched the peddler and his friends gather below, and they weren't sharing out any gold.
Thieves,
she whispered.
not a sound.
But Mum, I have to go, you know.
What?
I have to go, you know, I have to.
Why didn't you go before we left? You'll just have to wait.
I can't, I really need to go now.
Well, do it then.
So he did. Down below, the robbers exclaimed, That's odd. The sky is clear, but it's raining. Then Tom whispered,
Mum, shh, what is it now?
I want to do the other thing now, Mum.
Wait.
I can't. You wait, I can't.
Do it then.
So he did. The robber said, The birds are big around here, aren't they? Mum,
what now?
I can't hold the door much longer, Mum. Don't you let go of it, but it's heavy, I can't hold it. He let go. Boom, 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 crash! The door fell to the forest floor. The robbers screamed and bolted, leaving their treasure behind. As Tom's mum climbed down, she thought, What am I going to do with this gold so Tom doesn't give it away? Next morning, when Tom went out, his mum was on the roof, hiding behind the chimney, and next to her she had a sack of potatoes. And she pelted Tom with the potatoes. Ow! He ran back inside. A few days later, he said, Where's all that gold? What gold? The gold you took from the robbers. I didn't take any gold from the robbers. You so did. So didn't. You so did. Didn't. That gold was mine, complained Tom. I scared the thieves away, so it belongs to me. There isn't any gold. Right, that's it. I'm off to the judge. Tom ran to town. He said to the judge, My mum stole all my gold. Since when did you have any gold? Since the day it rained potatoes. The judge threw up his hands. Stop wasting my time with this nonsense and clear off. From that day on, Tom and his mum lived off the robbers' treasure. And that was the day it rained potatoes. And can I say a big thank you to Daniel Morden for giving permission for me to read that story to you this morning. And there will be some more Daniel Morden stories coming up in the next couple of months. So now it's time to finish. And I won't be here next week because there's going to be Remembrance Day activities, but we'll be back the week after with a special treat for you. So until then, bye for now.